Hello, we're the Dream Team, and this is Gloom, Slay at Night, a retro FPS shooter which sees you take on the role as the inexperienced but still certified Ghost Slayer Ecto Plasmius. In Gloom, Slay at Night, you are sent to a haunted mansion at 3 o'clock in the morning by Professor Fenton in order to slay some ghosts and find the professor's weapons. Will you be able to slay your way through the haunted mansion and escape by finding the 3 keycards? Or will you become another ghost, like the rest of the inhabitants in the haunted mansion? Find out in Gloom, Slay at Night. Gloom, Slay at Night's gameplay sees you use your 3 different weapons featuring the Polter 45, the Buster 47, and the Ghostbuster 3000 in order to shoot and slay ghosts in the level. The objective in Gloom Slay at Night is to find the 3 different key cards in the level featuring a blue, yellow, and red key card, which each opens up its own door in order for the player to advance in the level. Once all 3 of these key cards are found, the player can make his way to the exit door and escape the haunted mansion. Gloom Slay at Night also features a built-in pause menu where you can look at the controls, you can look at the different options and adjust, like the HUD, full screen, VSync, and camera version. You can look at the credits, and you can also restart the level. In Gloom Slay at Night, the player has armor and health. Once the player runs out of armor, the player's health can start going down. Enemies can shoot bullets, which lowers the player's health. And once the player's health reaches 0, a game over screen pops up where the player can look at the controls, you can look at the credits, and you can also restart the level. In Gloom Slay at Night, the player can pick up different power-ups such as invincibility, which allows the player not to be able to take any damage. There's also the power-up of double damage, which allows the player to do double damage with their weapons. And double speed, which allows the player to move at double speed. Once the player finds all 3 keycards in the level and opens each keycard's door, the player can find the exit door in order to exit the level. However, before the player can exit, one last battle ensues between the player and the ghosts of the haunted mansion. In order to prepare for this final battle, the player needs to stack up on ammo, armor, and power-ups. Once the player reaches the area, the battle ensues. It should be mentioned during this time that each gun does its own amount of damage, has its own fire rate, and its own amount of ammo to pick up. It should be also mentioned during this time that each ghost does its own amount of damage, so blue does the most, while purple does the least. Also to mention is that the game can be played with a controller as well as keyboard and mouse. Once it's done, the player can exit the level and a win menu pops up with a win message, credits, main menu, and a quick game button. That is Gloom Slay at Night, and I hope you enjoyed.